Yo, Cordero with 𝘼 live and direct from Dallas, Texas. It is Saturday morning, probably about 34 degrees outside. So, before I get my day popped off with all the studying I plan on getting done, I have been working on a project, and I decided that I'm going to give you guys some of the information that I found. Not information, but kind of a structure of the information I'm getting. So, what information do you need if you're looking to enroll into nursing school? There's different metrics you want to look at for each school, and I know it could be a little bit overwhelming for some people. So hopefully this video can give you some clarity if you are looking to enroll and have some questions about what's most important when you're looking to enroll into nursing school. Let's get this song changed real quick so we can vibe out. Okay. So again, whenever you're looking to get into nursing school, there are some things that are more important than others. Whenever you're looking as to can you enroll, you have to see what kind of ammo do you have before you enroll. Because different schools require different things, different metrics, different GPAs, prerequisites, the dates. So anyways, I'm working on a project now. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So first thing you want to look at is going to be the school's accreditations. So I have 3 here right now. If you guys do know more than these 3 that I have here, definitely leave that in the comments so I can be more informed on my end. But we have ACEN, CCNE, and NLN, and those are the biggest. Those are nationally recognized. So there's a lot of trade schools out there that aren't accredited. So you definitely want to make sure your school is accredited. I know WGU is CCNE, so we got our stuff together over here. I'm just going to look up what each one of these mean for you. So ACEN is the Accreditation Commission for Education in Nursing. Sounds fancy. CCNE is going to be the Commission of Collegiate Nursing Education. Yeah, Commission of Collegiate Nursing Education. Also sounds fancy. Then the NLN, that's the National League of Nursing. So you definitely want to make sure the school is accredited with one of these institutions. You don't want to go to one of these technical schools that you're going to graduate and not be able to really apply those skills that you just learned. So that takes us to our next point. Is it recognized by the Texas State Board of Nursing? The project I'm working on now is specifically towards Texas, but if you're in other states, you definitely want to see if it is recognized by the Board of Nursing for that state. Each state has their own board and their own requirements, so doesn't meet that standard. You can usually find it on their website, on the Board of Nursing's website. So here's the other 2, and they kind of go hand in hand, but not really. So you want to look at the most recent graduation rate and the most recent NCLEX pass percentage. Okay, so why are both of these important? For the graduation rate, it's like if you go to the school, how many people are passing? People are entering the program. Is it 1 out of every 10? Is it 7 out of every 10? Is it 80%, 90%? So that's important. But what's more important is the school's most recent NCLEX pass percentage. I would honestly rather go to a school that has a low graduation rate but a high NCLEX pass percentage, because the NCLEX is, are you sticking to the board? Are you sticking to the national standard for licensing for a nurse? So you can have a high graduation rate, but if your NCLEX pass rate as a school is not up to par, that might be a red flag for me. And you can also find those NCLEX pass rates on the Board of Nursing websites as well. Estimated full-time, part-time tuition. That's pretty self-explanatory. Can you afford this now? Can you afford it in the future? Do they offer accelerated or bachelorette programs? So myself, I entered into an accelerated program, 2-year program through WGU. There's plenty of other schools around the nation that are offering that. If you have a degree already, you can use a lot of that knowledge to as a foundation into your nursing school. I know Texas Tech also had a 12-month program I was really interested in, but my grades weren't really up to par for that. How long is the program? That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm in a 2-year program. I wish it was not as long, but now that I'm doing it, it's completely okay. I'm just enjoying the process. We're about a year in, right? Well, just a little bit over a year right now. Just gotta enjoy the process. Don't rush it. It's at least allowing me to be able to work too. So I wouldn't really stress too much about the length of the program. At the end of the day, you're going to become a nurse. So if it takes 3 years, it takes 3 years. But I understand some people are, kind of want to get it done. And so look at the program list. Are you okay with that? Then there's different admission required for each school. So each school has their own prerequisites that you need to meet. A lot of schools will want your science prereqs to be like a 3.0, 2.5. So that's like your A&Ps and your micro. So look at those three. Maybe your chemistry at some schools, but they all differ. Does the school require an admission letter or letter of intent? I would definitely make sure you get that grammar checked. If anything, at least your grammar will be on point. And you want this to be kind of personable, but professional at the same time. You really want to explain why you were entering nursing school and why you want to become a nurse ultimately. Again, each school has their minimum GPA requirements. It is an entrance exam required. Most schools, probably about 99% of schools require an entrance exam. At my school, we had to take the 𝑇ES test, and a lot of other schools they require the 𝐻E. From my understanding, not my understanding, but from hearsay, I heard that the 𝑇ES is a little bit harder than the 𝐻E test is. They kind of test on the same subjects, but I've never taken the 𝐻E, so I'm not sure. The 𝑇ES was a little tough. I did pretty good on it though. And do they offer online? If so, do they offer online programs? So my school is all online. I feel like as we move into the future, this online will be a lot more, it's going to pop up a lot more. Enrollment and program start dates. So each school, when are you enrolling for the school? I think that's really important. And I think that if you can get your application in on the very first day, that's huge. If you can be the very first application that the school reviews, that shows that you're adamant, you've been waiting for it. I feel like it just gives you an advantage, a slight edge over these over the other enrollees. I would recommend not waiting until the last date. I feel like a school may look at that and be like, why they wait this long? But this is just my thoughts, and I feel like it makes sense. But if you wait till the last day, it's kind of like you waited till the last day to turn it in. How can I expect you to move through nursing school and get things done in a timely manner? Because school is very time sensitive. Seriously, you have to be able to manage your time. And another reason that enrollment dates are important, because for nursing school and I guess I'm not familiar with other colleges, medical school and all that, but I know schools have different enrollment dates throughout the year. Long story short, I'm having a hard time articulating it, but each school has different dates that you need to have your enrollment turned in by. Different enrollment dates. So to only enroll into one program and then wait 6 months to hear back to see if you got accepted is not a good idea. I would recommend enrolling to at least 2. I feel like 4 is safe, but I would say at least 2. That way, if you happen to not be accepted into one, at least you have some kind of safety net. Now, if you enroll into one program, if you don't get in, you kind of restart, and you may have to wait another 6 months until you can enroll into another program that you have the requirements for. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. And then finally, the average number of students accepted per term. I think this is just important if you're kind of looking at the demographics of each area. I think Stephenville, Tarleton offers a nursing program. And if you're going to Tarleton, it's kind of like, I guess you should change that to the average percentage accepted. So out of all the people applying in the area, what percentage is accepted? But anyways, like I said, the project I've been working on is going to be specific towards Texas nursing students right now. I'm going to have all the associate degree nursing programs and the ADN programs and all the BSN programs in Texas listed out. I want to have all this information I just went over listed out with each school, with all this information for each school. So the hardest thing I feel like for the students enrolling into nursing school is researching it. I mean, shit, you spend 15 minutes researching each school, if not longer. All this information will be on one page, and that's all you need. Just use this resource I'm going to give you, and it'll be all available right there. all in one place. So you're not going to have to look all this up, and you'll easily be able to see, compare the TCU to Brookhaven to WGU. You know, you'll be able to look at tuition across the board, NCLEX pass rates across the board, and really be able to sit down and compare which school is best for me. I can't wait to get this out. I have someone working on it right now. I'll be offering it definitely for free. I just want to make sure that it's as useful as possible, and hopefully you guys will like it, and we'll be able to get it popped off. So definitely thanks for checking in. I'm about to go ahead and get this study day started. Be sure to subscribe, like, share. We're definitely going to keep the nursing videos coming. The project that I'm working on, it's going to be super dope. So I can't wait to bring that to you as well. But yeah, until next time, we'll talk to you. But yeah, until next time, peace.
Be formless, shapeless,